Hey, what's going on, everybody? Red76 here to give you a tutorial on how to back up your Call of Duty World at War saved game, your files, whatever you want to call it, your progress. Okay, so I'll try to make this quick, and if you have any questions, just post in the comments below. But okay, so I've got the game installed on C. I bought the game through Steam. I used to have it on disc a while back. I had to start over after I ranked up like 3 times or something. So I'm only a Prestige 2, okay, and the game's been out for 10 years, but I like to save my progress in case I run into any problems. Hacked servers are one thing, especially on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Very bad. I've had my stats boosted and stuff like that. It pisses me off. And so what you want to do is back up your files so that if that does happen, or you have to reinstall the game for whatever reason, or you get a new computer and you want to reinstall the game there, you'll be starting right back up where you left off. You know, you stopped at a Prestige 3, and let's say you're gonna, you built a new computer, you reinstall the game, but you can't just pick up where you left off if you just reinstall the game. You've actually got to have a backed up file of your saved game files, your profile, and put it into the game files from the backup. And that way you can play from where you left off instead of starting all the way over, okay? So I'm going to show you how to do that. So this is where the game's installed on my computer, my C drive, okay? This is my external hard drive. I guess you could do it on a thumb drive, but I would recommend doing one of these external hard drives so that you have more room for all the files and stuff. Because if you have a lot of Call of Duty games like I do, you're going to want the room. I don't have all of them, but I do have a lot. So here's the computer. Here's my external. Make sure you know the difference when you do this, because if you don't and you delete the wrong file or you put it in the wrong place, you are going to be sorry. Because you're either going to lose your progress or you're going to end up having to reinstall the game or something. So pay attention to what you're doing. So here's the internal one. Here's users. My computer's name is Red. Here's app data, local, Activision, Call of Duty World at War, and here are all the important files that you need. Here are the mods. I have all of the Nazi zombie mods here. And here's the server information, or data maybe, players, different profiles, your save, which is usually empty for whatever reason, profiles. This is my old one, so most of you will probably only have one, unless you have brother or sister or kids or whoever also have profiles on your same computer. But this was my old one. I tried to use it after I swapped computers at one point. And so I did something, but I couldn't use it again, and I made a secondary, and I was able to keep that one. So this has all the important information on it, okay? I just got on it today, so today's the 25th of September, 2018. This is a configuration file. This is for single player and co-op, zombies, and all that. This is the multiplayer one. You can tell by the difference by it saying, it says MP. This is multiplayer information here, and then your data. Single player, I believe, and other mods for zombies. I don't know why I have two. Some of these mods aren't in the first one. They're not in here. So I had to have two different ones. I don't know why. I've just left it alone. I'm not going to mess with it. I wanted to delete one of them, but I just left it alone. And because everything works. So if it's not broke, don't fix it, right? So what you want to do is, on your external, just create a folder. I named it Red, okay? And then you're going to do the exact same thing. You're just going to copy. Do a new folder, label it Users, like this, and do it exactly the same way so you don't confuse yourself. Then here's Red, my computer name. This one's called Stingray. It's just so I can tell the difference, and plus I think I named my previous computer Stingray. So there's Red. We go to Stingray. There's app data. This is the internal. Remember, this is the backup. App data, local, local, Activision. All you're doing is making a new folder each time. Create the one called Activision. Then create another one, or I'm sorry, let me back up a little bit. So you go into app data, you create a new folder, call it app data, just like the same way that this one is. So it would be blank here. You make a new folder, call it local. So you create the local file. Then it would be blank here. You would make another folder, call it Activision. So make the Activision folder here. And now this is empty all the time for me. I don't know what it would be for anybody else, but just like I said, if you want to move this over here, feel free to. I don't see the point, but it doesn't hurt to add it. It doesn't have anything in it. World at War, all you're going to do, let's say this is empty, okay? We have the Activision folder open. It's empty, though. You would take this, move it over here. It will automatically copy it, and it will have everything in here. I just did it earlier. So see how the date's the same, 15:30 hours, 9:25:18. 9:25:18. This was a little bit different time, but it's because I moved it over here. So these are the files you want to hold on to for sure. Okay, so this is the game. Let me show you something here, so you know the difference. All right. I'm going to open up the game. Okay, cooperative, as you know, ranking challenges. Here's my rank on Prestige 2, level 46, right? I got some of these done, and it doesn't really matter because once you Prestige, this all starts over. It kind of sucks. It's not like the newer games where they actually you get to keep the progress on your challenges. The older games, they start all the way over. And that goes, I think, that's all the way up to, I don't know, one of the Modern Warfares or something. I know Black Ops 3, you get to keep your challenges. I think it started there. It's either Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 3 when it started. I can't remember. I could be wrong. But, and here are all the mods, the zombie mods. So multiplayer, we'll swap over to that. Okay, ranking challenges, same thing. When you do co-op, it still ranks you up when you receive the points and stuff, except for zombies, doesn't count. So I got a lot of these done, right? So when I prestige, all this will start over. But let's say I've made a backup, like we just did. And this is where all the multiplayer mods would be if you had them. So let's say I would make a backup. We made the backup, right? We have, I don't know why this pops up, but I'm not going to mess with it if it's allowing me to get on the game. So let's say I made the backup, and then tomorrow I decide to play the game. I run into a hacked server. My stats get boosted. Some asshole messes up my profile somehow, okay? So what you would do is you'd open up these two, open up your internal, open up your backup. You go into the internal one, and you would just take these folders, or these files, really it would be players. I'm trying not to confuse you, but it would be this one. This is my main profile. I would delete this file, open up my backup, pull this file that I backed up yesterday, let's say, and pull it in here. It will restore my stats exactly as I had them yesterday before I ran into that asshole's server. And you don't have to worry about anything. So, you just saw me in the game, right? It's 16:06, that's 4 p.m. Here it is, 16:08. Okay, it updates it every time you get in the game. So, just to show you. Okay, so now, I've got everything backed up. Let's say I pull this. So let's say I'll stick it out here on the desktop. I removed it, right? Let's try to get back in the game. Now it's reset the settings and everything. It's going to create a new file. So there's my name. I logged into the right one. Cooperative. Look, everything started over, right? There's nothing there. Multiplayer. Same thing. Started over. Everything's locked. All right. So let's, for example, let's say you got a new computer. You wanted to upgrade. You are reinstalling the game. All right. So see what it did. It just generated that. So I'm going to delete that. And we'll delete this actually. This is the one I backed up. So we built a new computer. We just installed the game. I want to start right back up where I left off. This is the backup. Pull this, put it in here. If you want to be on the safe side, you just delete this entire thing that it generated when you started the game up. Delete this. And move this entire thing in there. It's going to take a little bit longer because you got the mods, but at least you have all your correct settings. Your settings, your configurations, your controls, everything is in that. You move it back over. Now let's try the game. This is an example. We just reinstalled this game, or installed it on a new computer. Look at that. Got all my stuff back, right? Let's go to multiplayer. And I apologize about the video taking a while, but I'm just trying to explain everything and break it down so that everybody can understand. All my stuff's back. Challenges, everything. Again, this stuff was going to start over when you prestige, though. But if you're like, let's say you reach the last prestige, you want to get everything done. You want to unlock everything. So you don't want to have to start over, especially when there's 15 prestiges, 65 ranks per prestige. That's it. That's all you have to do. That's if you were to install the game. No different than if you ran into a hacked server. Let's say I just ran into it, I would get in. In fact, just to be on the safe side, I would just take the whole file and just toss it in the recycling bin and use this one and put it in here. Replace it. That's it. That's all you got to do. That's how you do Call of Duty World at War, the one that came out in 2008. So this game, even on Steam digitally, which is what I have on PC, is completely different where the file locations are. Steam is located in this. And your Call of Duty Black Ops, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1, Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, 3, Black Ops 1, 2, and 3, World War 2, all of those are going to be on program files in Steam. For whatever reason, World at War is in a different location. So if you have any questions, I really do hope this helps you out, especially if you're a veteran gamer and you played this game since it came out. You don't want to lose all those stats. But first and foremost, you create all the folders and make sure you back it up. In fact, if you have let's say I played a game today and it was successful, a good server, no problems, no cheaters, no hacked servers, back up your stuff. You just played, you just got a lot of challenges done, maybe you ranked up a few times, back up. Pull, here, I'll show you. You would go in here, you had a good day, right? Good game. You would go here and put in this one. So this is the backed up, this is the internal, the game. You had a good game, all you got to do is delete the old one here. You would just throw this in there, move this one in here and into the backup because it was good. You didn't have any problems. But if you have a problem, you just do the opposite. You had a hacked server, your stats got boosted. You delete this one and put that old backup that you made the day before or whatever into here. So hopefully that's clear as mud. If you have any questions, comments, complaints, put them in the comments down below. If you liked this video, give it a like. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. If you would like to see more content like this, definitely subscribe and hit that bell. I'm going to be doing other videos like this, other tutorials for the other Call of Duty games as well as other games like Wolfenstein, Dying Light, Dead Island. I mean, just if there's a game that I didn't cover or I haven't covered yet and you want to see that, how to back up your files, post in the comments and I'll, if I have the game, I'll show you how to do it. Otherwise, I will be doing the other Call of Duties that I have. I don't have Infinite Warfare or, excuse me, I just burped. I don't have Advanced Warfare and I don't have Infinite Warfare. So if you're wanting to know how to back those up, I would almost willing to bet. I'm willing to bet that it's the same as Black Ops and Modern Warfare and all those. It's probably in the same area. So you can just use my Modern Warfare or Modern Warfare 2 or Black Ops tutorial the same way to show, to do the Infinite Warfare or Advanced Warfare, because I know those have ranks too, and they're all the same. They're set up the same way. So anyway, that's about it. Sorry if the video is a little too long, but I just wanted to break it all down and explain how to do everything. So more videos to come soon. I will be doing, I believe, Modern Warfare 1 or Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare next. So that's about it. I will see you guys later.